All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Danny with Romeo Echo Real Estate. Today we're going to be going over a killer deal that I got for one of my clients. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to get it, but we were able to negotiate through the whole process, and my buyer came out on top for sure. Let's go into it. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about what my client was actually looking for. He was looking in the San Fernando Valley, and the picture of the San Fernando Valley right here. Kind of general, he wanted the kind of the west side of the San Fernando Valley. He wanted something move-in ready, 2 bedrooms with maybe around 1,000 square feet, probably less. That's kind of the definition that he gave me, and that's definitely what we got. To be honest, we weren't really looking for very long for my client. He was really quick to make a decision, which is phenomenal. You don't really get that in this industry. You don't get really decisive people, which was really assuring the fact that he knew what he wanted. So he was looking to spend maybe around $400,000 to $500,000, depending on the taxes, payment, HOA, things like that. We knew we were going to be going for a condo, townhome, apartment, something along those lines. So after maybe 3 weeks of looking around, we put a couple offers out there. Nothing really stuck because of the times, and some of them just weren't the right fit. But we ended up looking at a property that was on the market for a pretty long time, and we were wondering why. Because it was set up very nicely. It was staged very nicely, but we couldn't figure out why it was sitting on the market for so long. So I ended up doing a little bit more research. So we ended up finding out that this property was a co-op, and that's not really common out here in the West Coast. It's not too prevalent. People like to own their properties, and I didn't even know what a co-op was. This is the first time coming across a co-op, and I was really set back as to what the difficulties really were. For those of you that don't know what a co-op is, it's really hard to define, but I'm gonna read this off to you. A co-op is a type of housing owned by a corporation made up of the owners within the co-op. The corporation owns the interior and exterior and all common areas of the building. Instead of buying property as you would in a traditional real estate transaction, you're buying a share of the corporation that controls the co-op, which entitles you to living space. So you're essentially buying shares of this corporation, and your shares are equal to the size of the property that you're purchasing. The thing is, not a lot of lenders are able to fund on those types of deals. It's a particular type of property, so it has to be a particular type of lender. It's really intricate, and there's a lot of moving parts when it comes down to it. There has to be a shares transfer, and there has to be an acceptance from the co-op itself. And you know what, they were asking a lot of money for the property. So the seller of the property was actually asking for $400,000. It's hard to get funding for that type of property, and because of that, we offered less. We offered $370,000. The place itself was, pretty well done. It was fixed up. There's not too much work that needed to get done. So my client wanted to go ahead and move forward. Forgot to mention, this property is out in Woodland Hills, which is a very nice area in the San Fernando Valley. It's right next to Calabasas. You can imagine how nice it is. So offering at $370,000, they counteroffered at $385,000. The thing is, my buyer was going in all cash. That was our upper hand. The fact that we had cash gave us a leap in front of everybody and anybody that wanted to purchase the property, because there are only 2 lenders that we know of that know how to lend on that property and can even lend on that property. The thing is, there's a lot of details. It would take a very long time to get approval, and we were ready to move right there and right then. So again, in this seller's market, they were asking $400,000. We sold it for $375,000. $25,000 saved for my client. I really didn't think that this was going to happen. I didn't think that we were going to be able to save him any money during this process. He went all in, he went in cash, and I thought that we were going to get him something that may be a little bit inflated because of the neighborhood that he was looking for and the product that he was looking for. It was highly desirable, and you know what? He got a killer deal. And I think this should be motivation for you guys if you're looking to purchase a property. Just be patient. Aggressive patience is going to pay off every single time. Keep trying, keep going. You guys are going to be able to win at some point. Just don't compromise. Don't let the fear of what else is going on in the world. Stay true to the mission. keep going, keep moving forward, and you guys are gonna be just fine. I was able to help my client out in the best way possible, the best way that I knew I can. I hope that you guys are gonna be able to find the same opportunities for yourselves. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. We had just closed on that, so I wanted to share the story with you guys, let you know that it is possible and you can make it happen. All right, see you guys later.